What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, you should definitely subscribe down below. I upload about college lifestyle and the Disney college program, so if you want to subscribe, you should definitely subscribe. Today is a very casual video. I'm just sitting in my car chilling. For those of you guys that don't know, I am a junior at Liberty University. College students have the stereotype of being broke. I saw a few people make a video like what I spend in a week, like a 23-year-old in New York, 24-year-old in LA, 20-year-old in Boston. Like, I've seen a bunch of videos like that. If you want to watch the one that inspired me, it's Michelle Reed. I'll leave it linked down below. But I really think these videos are super valuable, not only to be really vulnerable and honest with you guys about finances, just because like it's something that a lot of people don't talk about a lot. Also, I think that it's a really good way to figure out how much I spend and what I spend my money on and things that I should not be spending my money on, and kind of like keep track of it for a little bit. To be honest, college is a really weird time as far as money goes, and a lot of things really, because it's kind of just this in-between period before you're kind of like getting your life together. So I want to talk to you guys about this and be as open and honest as possible. So without further ado, when I tracked my spending for a week, this is what I found. The first thing I'm going to be talking about is just being like super open with you guys about finances. I feel like this is the probably one time in my life that I can really tell you guys what I'm spending my money on and like what I pay for and what I don't pay for. Move out, get married, things like that. Like, obviously you don't just like openly talk about like all of your finances. I wish you could, but you just like kind of don't do that. So I thought this was a cool time to just like totally be real with you guys. I am really blessed, and my parents do pay for my school, so my tuition, housing, and my food. I am so thankful, and I do not take that for granted. I really feel like I've made the most of my college experience, really got the most out of it. And I do that, one, for like my own personal, like to look back on for memories, and also like to be proud of myself and how I graduated and the grades I got, but also because I appreciate so much that my parents are paying for it. They are paying for it. Whenever people pay for their own college, they are really motivated to do well because it's their own money going into it. But I feel like if you really respect your parents, it should be the same way. Like, when you really respect your parents, you should be able to say, okay, like I'm gonna do my absolute best because I'm not taking for granted that they're paying this much money for me to go to school. With that being said, I pay for my gas, my car payment, any extra things that I need. So like if I wanted to go get like shampoo, conditioner, like detergent, any of that stuff, I would go get that, and any like extra food stuff. So how I make money: in the summer I worked as a waitress at a country club, and then while I'm in school I make my money through, it's basically like side hustles is how I make money in school. I make money off of YouTube, and I make money off of DoorDash, food delivery service. You want to make fast money and have control of like your schedule, I would definitely suggest doing DoorDash, just because it is such like an easy way to make money. In this week's budget, I'm just gonna go ahead and put in, so my car payment every month is $136, so I'm gonna just go ahead and divide that by 4. Per week I'm paying about $34 for my car, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the budget for this week. So I'm just gonna like put that as the starting point, just because that's how much money I automatically spend per week. Let's get into the week. The first day was a Friday. It was the night of, there was like a basketball game. I didn't end up spending anything that whole day. So on Saturday in the morning, me and my friends went to Blue Ridge Bagels. I actually woke up that morning. It was because college for a weekend was in, and I didn't want to wake her up, because making coffee doesn't wake Michaela up, but it could wake her up. I didn't want to be rude. So I went downstairs to Dunkin' Donuts and bought coffee for $2.34, and then we went to Blue Ridge Bagels. So I got my bagel, and then I bought my boyfriend's bagel. I think he also accidentally left his wallet in the car that day. So that's all I spent on Saturday. So on Sunday, Caleb and I went to the movies, and we went on a date to the movies. So in that case, he bought the movie tickets and I bought the snacks. So it was $10 for the snack. Whenever I got back to the room, okay, one thing that I learned this week, I bought 2 like plastic water bottles from the vending machine this week, and I just don't like, if that was that's honestly a pattern, and I don't want to keep spending money on something that I don't have to spend money on, just because like having a water bottle, I literally have one right here, but it's just in my car. I just don't think about it. So I'm gonna bring that in tonight. That night I also spent $2 on a water bottle because I came back into the room and I was thirsty, so I went down and got a water bottle. The next day was a Monday. So on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I did end up going to get my eyebrows done. It's something that I don't mind paying money for, so it was $9 to get my eyebrows done. Caleb and I went to Cookout and Chick-fil-A. That was like later that night. A lot of times what happens is that I'll eat dinner early, and then it'll be like, so I'll eat dinner at like 5. It'll be like 10 o'clock and I'm starving. And so then we end up going to Cookout, which is not healthy and not good for money spending. So probably won't do that anymore because I saw that that was a trend over this too. So I spent $8.20 at Cookout, and then again that night, got a $2 water bottle from downstairs. Don't know why. I really need to bring in my water bottle. So then the next day in the morning, me and Caleb went to McDonald's. We literally need to stop going out to eat places because this is like so many times. It's like 3 times in a week, 4 times if you count McDonald's. Literally all of this is me and Caleb going to eat food. I spent $6.42 at McDonald's for breakfast. We went on a breakfast date. We need to stop going on dates, oh my gosh. And then that was all I spent on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, I watched a movie and me and Michaela were in the room and we wanted to go get snacks. So I spent $3 on snacks from the vending machine. Thursday, which was the last day that I was recording spending money for, I spent $23 for gas in my car. And that's all it takes to fill it up to like 300. Like my car's very, very good on gas. So I only have to fill it up probably once a week, once every 2 weeks. More so if I'm doing DoorDash a lot. So total for the week, total including my car payment for the week, I spent $110.76. In the moment, it was like, it like made sense, but now looking back on it, I'm like, that's $110 that I could have right now in my bank account. Like I don't, oh my gosh. Honestly, compared to other videos that I watched, like it's not a lot, but they were also living in like a city and like paying for their groceries and stuff. Should not have spent that much money, but I think that this week of recording like how much I spent was very, very good for me, like reflecting wise, because like to know that I could have $110 right here, right now with me to use for other things that I actually need right now kind of annoys me because I feel like I could be spending my money way wiser, and that is actually one of my goals for 2020. I feel like in the past I've kind of been like, I want to change everything about myself in every single way, like socially, physically, emotionally, like all this stuff, and I was like really insistent on changing everything. But I've realized if you pick one thing to perfect, so like socially I felt like I was doing pretty well. Academically I was like, okay, I'll focus on that. And then I got straight A's this semester. I was like, okay, so spiritually I really want to work on, actually I started with spiritually because I was like, if I start with my relationship with God, then everything else is gonna kind of get better. I try to do a good job of like waking up every day and having quiet time. So now my next goal is financially, just because I feel like I do spend money on things that I shouldn't be spending money on, and I want to get to a point where I can be very secure, be very confident in what I spend money on, because I know that I don't spend money frivolously. So that is my goal for 2020. Keep me accountable. I may do another one of these and see if I improved for next semester. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know down below what you think that you spend on an average week wherever you are. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.